Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of the flatbed build series on the Dodge Ram 2500. Today's video, what we're going to go ahead and do is swap out these headlights as well as this grille. The headlights, I can't see anything. I'm literally blind at night. These are the worst headlights I've ever seen on a 2018 vehicle, and there's just too much chrome in this grille for me, so we're going to go ahead and switch that out. This is not going to be an instructional video. There's so many good instructionals out there. I'm just going to show you guys what I'm doing as I'm going along, and first and foremost, let's show you the new parts on the bench. So for the headlights, I chose to go with these TYC brand projectors. These are the closest to OEM that I know, and TYC is commonly used for retrofits and different manufacturers' headlights. So for instance, if you have a Tacoma, you've probably heard of people buying TYC headlights and then doing projector retrofits with the Morimoto D2Ss and then slapping it all back together because of their build quality. The TYC have great build quality. So let's take a closer look at the headlights and let me explain what's going on. You're going to have your low beam projector, you're going to have a high beam and a reflector bowl housing. This is going to be your turn signal and daytime running light. To run these headlights on something like a tradesman, you're going to need an adapter harness or you're going to need access to Alpha OBD2. But let me show you what I bought for the adapter harness. So what we have here is wiring that looks like it's going to be for the daytime running light. We're going to have wiring that's going to be going directly into the headlight, as well as low beam, high beam, and turn signal. Same for the other side. And then we're going to have addifuses for, I'm not sure yet, but we'll see what this is for. And then they included a little bottle of dielectric grease. I picked up one of these grills, whichever way it goes, like this. And this Ram grill is going to have lettering in the middle that says Ram, and it's what closely represents the newer 5th gen style grills, but it's full black, so I'm a fan. Trim pieces out. Alright, headlights, 110, 210, inner tab of fender well. There's one little clip I need to undo, so wow, that was on really loose, and this headlight tab is already broken. It's a good sound. Alright, let's try and pull out the headlight. It kind of amazes me how fast I can take a truck that was working fine and then take it all apart, but I got the headlights out, the grille's out, all the wiring's undone, so it's time to put in the new wiring for the projector headlights, get everything set up inside of the truck, and then I'll go on to putting on the new headlights, then the new grille, and make sure everything works. They don't include any 3M adhesive on the back, so I'm gonna try and run it down here like this and self-tap it straight through. I don't mind self-tapping in here at all, so I'm gonna give that a shot, but for now I'm gonna duct tape it in place right down here and then put the headlight in to make sure it clears just fine. So yeah, that's going to work just fine. So now I'm at the point where I want to install the daytime running light stuff. You don't need to do this, but if you want to, you can. This positive lead is going to the battery. This blue wire is going to be plugging into the adafuse, which is going to go to your fuse box, which you can tap into your sunroof fuse for. Then you're going to have one short lead. This is going to plug into the wiring on the driver's side. Then you're going to have one extremely long lead. This is going to run to your passenger side wiring. So that's how to install the daytime running light stuff, so let's get it put in. Alright, so I finished running all the wiring from the battery. This is connected to the positive lead on the battery. Add a fuse, pull some slack out of this actually. Then it comes down here and I have one plug. This is a short end. Then it runs all the way right here down, following the factory wiring loom, and then through this assembly and out right here, and I have the other end.
2,000 years later.
I got it working. Okay, that took forever. I had to depin 2 connectors, repin them, make sure that they were making contact, dielectric grease, plug in the fuse tap, low beams are working. That is one side of the headlight complete, and it is working. I don't know if my auto headlights are going to work anymore, so I'll see about that. But at least the headlights and the low beams turn on, so I'm pretty happy there. One side done. Next side I'm going to button up. So if I'm correct, I should be able to just grab this piece and switch it over to this one, and everything should line right up. That lines up perfectly. Alright, now time to screw all these back in. Okay. Getting the letters screwed in, this part is pretty easy. You can see it from the back too, which makes your life even easier. These are going to take the 2 small screws. So, just one hand to hold it, one hand to screw it in. For these clips right here, I actually had to grab out the Dremel and Dremel underneath this mounting point. That way the clip would sit in flush. If not, it wouldn't clip in. There wasn't enough distance, but I just Dremeled out the bottom of it a tiny bit to give it less distance for the clip to engage, and it works just fine now. So let's go plug it into the truck. Clip, clipped, clipped, clipped. There it is. And bam. Here's a quick look at the finished product with the new TYC projector headlights in. These are working now and they look great. The new Ram eBay Especial grill. I kind of like it, kind of don't. I think color match would look better, but I think once there's a black bumper, that'll look better than anything. And the passenger side headlight. So finally everything is plumbed up and good to go. One last look from a distance. Get an idea of what it looks like. Not too shabby, if I say so myself. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. That was the install of the TYC projector headlights as well as the new grille on the Ram 2500. If you want to stay up to date on the flatbed build series with this 2500, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and you can follow along. And give this video a thumbs up if it helped you out. Hope you guys enjoy it and take care. God bless.